Hello Aries, how are you? Aries, thank you so much for being here. This is Kathy from Divine Debut, bringing you a love reading for the month of December of 2020. I want to thank you so much for your support always, and I'm wishing you well for the holidays. Just letting you know that this is a specific reading for love, and I will be extending it through my website. So if you're interested and this is your story, you can check out the link in the description box below. Always wanting to thank you for your support. It's been a long, difficult year, the year of 2020, and it's been a long journey. I want to thank you for the whole year, and hope that I have been able to give you some clarity, some guidance, which is what my calling is. Let's look at love. Let's look at love. And for those of you that are interested in a discounted personal reading from me, I do have a special offer on for 20% off all my services. Okay, and this is running from the 1st of December until the 23rd of December. So just send me an email if you're interested, and I can send you the discount link for payment for a personal reading. All right, Aries, let's look at love. Thank you, Spirit. For Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars for the Divine Masculine, and North Node. For those of you that are familiar with your birth charts, what's going on now? Right, we've got the Six of Cups. Six of Cups is a beautiful card, we know. It's a soulmate connection, someone that you already know, someone that you feel, if you don't know them, they're coming into your life, okay? Someone that will feel very familiar to you. And I hope that you're enjoying the new layout. Distant past, another six. We've got the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is Earth, of course. It signifies Libra for me. And that is your, obviously, Aries. For those of you that are Sun and Rising Aries, this is your house of partnership. That's how I see this card. It is a card of balance. Now, I'm not reading reversals, so I know that Aries has been through a lot with the astrology. Your life has been changing very much so, especially those of you that are born at the end of the Aries season. Recent past, we have the Page of Swords, Gemini energy. So communication or lack thereof, things to do with truth, okay? Now, the Page of Swords can also be a spy, someone who's checking you out on social media. What's on your mind? We have the King of Swords. The King of Swords is usually my Aquarius energy. Doesn't have to be. It could be any air sign. Or King of Swords, we know, is someone who's very fair and just. Not very emotional, though. Okay, let's see what the outcome is. We have the Three of Cups, everyone, which is a reconciliation card, usually. Okay, Three of Cups is a card of celebration. King of Swords, of course, many times signifies the, because it's my Aquarius card, it can speak about the future, or at the time that we're moving into now, the Aquarian time, which we know is January, February. So this could be signifying the time, or you're thinking of someone, how cold they've been. For those of you that are familiar with this person, someone has been cold, they have been not communicating, maybe, I would say more than likely. What is at the bottom of the deck? And we've got the Eight of Pentacles. This is my Virgo card. Eight of Pentacles, someone's thinking a lot. They've stopped actually doing something, putting in the effort here. Some of you may have Virgo in your charts as well, dear Aries. So Virgo can also show up as the King of Swords, I'm going to say, because Virgo is very logical left brain thinking. So what's beneath, as this person has stopped putting effort in the more thinking about what's their next step. And we've got the Knight of Cups. So obviously, Knight of Cups is a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It could just mean the emotional side, as maybe there's been an offer but in the past, but I would say more than likely that with the Knight of Cups, we know he's someone who moves forward and then moves back. So this is not someone that's very stable emotionally. And I'm also going to say that Knight of Cups could also have fire in their chart. There's a lot of red here. Even though, yes, it's cups, it's emotional, the emotional knight. I do see this knight as coming in very passionately in the past, but it looks like the horse is sort of stopped. It's like, whoa, you know, I'm going in for what I desire, but oh, hold on, let me think about this. Let me see. So Aries, I'm going to take a card from the Druid Craft as a main energy. One card from this deck here for Aries in December, please, Spirit. Thank you. We have the King of Cups here. So we've got a King of Swords and a King of Cups. Interesting. King of Cups, we always know this is someone that's emotionally ready, right? Emotionally ready. But again, King of Cups, we know, could be, if he were to be in the reverse, he would have been too emotional or too immature where emotions are concerned. Here we've got more about the King of Swords, which is about the facts. They're total opposites. Now, some of you could have a choice between two. Could have a choice between two different people. It's not gender specific. So let's look at the romance angels for Aries in the month of December. Thank you, Spirit. Aries. We have pay attention to the red flags. Wedding. This situation involves marriage. So what this is saying to me is that someone may be already in another connection. Doesn't have to mean marriage, right? Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So for some of you, this is either someone who is already connected to another relationship. Some of you could be also someone that's married, because we've got the Three of Cups here. And then for others of you, getting to know each other, this says that this situation could lead to a commitment. And now with getting to know each other, you're getting to a point where it's a time of communication with the King of Swords here, obviously. And we've got the Three of Cups. Remember, usually Three of Cups can signify three people, but here we've got two people. So it could mean that someone is dropping out of the equation, because the King of Swords could also be a legal representative, or someone thinking of severing ties with their past, because even the Six of Pentacles in the foundation, which is, you know, it's the card that holds up the reading. So it's the root of the issue. Someone may be needing to go through divorce, okay? Interesting. Let's take some Lenormand and see what's going on here. Wow, we've got an 11, the whip, and the whip can mean conflict, it can mean legalities, and it can also mean, it's very similar to the Five of Wands. So we've got a J on this card, so I don't know what that means for you. We've got a 22, so we go from 11 to 22, and we've got the stairways, the choice, okay, which can mean that this has been a soulmate connection that's trying to come through, but there's obviously something, you know, there's somewhat of a challenge here where someone, for that portal to open, that divine portal to open, someone has to go through hardship, okay, or legalities on a practical, in a practical manner, okay. And we've got the number 11. Number 11 again. We've got the bridges here, which mean, again, it's another card of choice. It's so interesting because we've got 11, 22, and 11. So there's a lot going on around a portal trying to open here. Someone is in a situation where they've got to get over, I mean, this card signifies to me water under the bridge. Someone needs to get over the blockages so that they could, make that crossing over to the other side of the bridge, which can also mean, it can mean literal or metaphorical, right? But also, again, choice. What's at the bottom here? We've got the well, and the well can speak of endless possibilities. It's a 5, 41 equals a 5, and 5 again can mean marriage. It's the Hierophant, right? But it can also speak of conflict or anything around traditions, anything around doing things in a very slow, I'm going to say meticulous way, because Taurus, I have mentioned Virgo as well, Virgo, Taurus, Earth. We've also got Earth at the foundation here. So practical things to do with emotional and perception as well, because we've got swords here. Beneath that is the moon. So the moon, again, another 5 under that. The moon does speak of a very strong connection in the Lenormand. Let's take an astrology card, everyone, and see how the astrology is playing out for you, how you're being affected through the astrology. And I will be taking more cards, of course, on the extended reading. So, oops, no. So just calling on Archangel Michael, how is Aries affected through the astrology in the month of December, please, Spirit? Wow. Okay, I think this is the card. Let's take another card. Let's take another card. We've got a couple of messages, and we've got Sun and Spirit, which is a number 1, and we've got Moon. So we've got the Sun and the Moon, everyone. So these are the two luminaries. Remember that when in astrology, when we've got Sun and Moon connections, this is a very, very strong connection. The Sun is the soul. The Moon is our subconscious. The Sun is also clarity. It rules Leo, remember? And this does speak of real, true love, flirtation, fun, creation, children. There could also be children in the picture here, because it's interesting that we've got the father and the mother. So I'm just wondering if this was a connection, a commitment from a past lifetime that is wanting to continue in this lifetime, or there are mother-father issues here. Some of you could already be parents. And again, I'm going to say the Moon and the Sun, that can speak of, we're in eclipse energies now. So we know that with eclipses, when the Sun and the Moon come together, I would say more than likely that this could be a beginning. We've got an eclipse mid-month, which is a new moon. Okay, so new moon in Sagittarius. Sagittarius can mean dealing with someone who is from a different culture. This is new beginnings where your beliefs have changed, or you're connecting to someone that could be from a different area of the world. Let's take a couple more cards here. Let's take a couple more cards and see. So remember, we've got the Knight of Cups and the King of Cups here. And of course, the King of Swords and the King of Cups could be the same person. So Leo is here as well with the Sun card. The Moon is Cancer. And Pisces, let's have a look at that Six of Cups here in the now. We've got Temperance, and there's the Sagittarian energy. Temperance is saying that it's all happening in divine timing. Yes, Aries, you've been going through a lot, obviously, wanting to move forward. Spirit is saying it's all about timing, and you need to temper yourself. Things are being worked out for you. Let's look at that King of Swords, which is in the area of the goal and the what's on your mind, what's crowning you. And we've got the Four of Swords. Four of Swords is someone not communicating, taking their time to see things. I mean, Four of Swords comes after the Three. And obviously there's been some sort of a disappointment, a heartbreak. Why do we have the Six of Pentacles at the foundation? We have the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles means family. It's also a cycle that's ending here. And Ten of Pentacles also breaks down to the Ace of Pentacles. So there's a cycle that has completed here. Something around family. I've mentioned family already. With that, I said the Hierophant, right? So traditions around family. Why do I feel that like someone is trying to do the right thing by the family, but they're not doing what is right for them? And that's where the conflict is. That's the choice that needs to be made. Someone is trying to self-sacrifice, what, for their mother and their father. We've got a 1 and a 2, everyone. These cards, the Sun is a number 1, the Moon is a number 2. That does equal 3 again. If we add those, which can mean expansion, growth. Let's take one card on this Eight of Pentacles, which is the general energy. And we've got the Five of Swords. So there's been a lot of conflict. Yes, Aries. There's been a lot of conflict. And there are people that are in this situation. It's not just you and your soulmate. There's things happening around family, around parents, around traditions, and someone's in a really hard position to make the choice. Okay? We know that fives always bring in change. You've got the Four of Swords, Five of Swords. We've got a fair bit of air energy, so Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. I'm going to take one more card on this Five of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles, the general energy. Why do we have that Five of Swords? And we've got the Four of Wands, which is a family card. It is a card of commitment. So, and what I see is that you've been sitting on a major change, a major shift. I do see this. We've got a 16 here, which does ring the Tower. Remember that 16 is the Tower. And I do feel that there's been a major shift that's been happening maybe in the past. Someone is wanting to break traditions here because of values, because of, they're wanting to break the mold, break those traditions. We've got Five Swords here as well. So someone is trying to come through. They're trying to perceive, they're trying to do the math, okay, to see if things add up, how they can get out of a point of conflict. Someone's trying not to step on other people's toes. But I feel that what's going to come out in the end is someone's going to try and do what works for them. And remember that love conquers all, the heart, not the perception, not the thoughts. Let's see what the outcome is here. And we've got the Five of Pentacles, another 5, everyone. Five of Pentacles here says again, there is change coming through. Five of Pentacles also says to me that maybe there are also issues of, as I said before, beliefs. Usually there's a church in the background, right? So the church means my childhood conditioning, my upbringing, my religion. With the Five of Pentacles, I always see that both people, that's my card that says both people are not happy. If Aries, either you're in a commitment or in a relationship and you're not happy, there are things that have been holding you back, but I feel that this is the change that is necessary for Aries. Your ruling planet has now moved direct. It's all about getting that fire beneath you, taking action. Now, you can flip the energies if you've been dealing with someone that has been dealing with family issues, restrictions where their happiness is concerned. We've got the Five of Cups beneath here. Yeah, you're both not happy. Both parties are not happy here. Something's got to change, okay? Fives mean change, obviously. And looking at the initial reading, of course, we've got the Three of Cups as an outcome card. So I do feel that there's going to be a reconciliation. Someone's going to drop out of the equation. Someone's going to do the work. But I'm really going to look forward to see in the extended what's really going to happen here. Let's take a message from Spirit. Let's take a message from Spirit. One message from the wisdom of the Oracle. And we'll be taking quite a few more cards in the extended to see more information. Let's take one card for Aries. Thank you, Spirit. And we have a leg up. That's a beautiful card. And again, we've got the mother and the child. We've got a leg up means that there is help coming through. Help from Spirit. This is a number 7. So there's help coming from Spirit. And this is talking about strength of character. So the mother gives help to the cub. I'm going to say that for those of you that there's been someone that's wanting to change things up, it could mean that there is a powerful person or a mother that's actually going to bring in the change here, to bring in the happiness for her child. So this could be a mother of yours, so more support from a divine feminine character, someone who's quite powerful or in a position of power. Okay, that could also be your higher self, dear Aries. So interesting, beautiful, beautiful message. I will leave it there. As I said, I will be extending this reading for those of you that are interested. The message, you can get it with the clicking that link in the description box below. I do hope that this helped. And I'm wishing you well for the holidays, everyone. I will talk to you soon. Love and light.